Yo.
Yo. Well. There we go. Early morning today.
Early morning. We're back, y'all. Episode 53, back on Oscars and Perfect Show with Daniel.
Yep.
And there's a lot of things going on in the past couple of days. Right after we recorded, shit decided to pop. So we're going to cover as much as we can of everything that we've read about and heard upon. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the big news is that has been trending this week is Meek Mill and P. Diddy, but we'll get into that later. First things first, I just want to say LeBron is the GOAT, and he will dominate in any era that's given to him. This thing that they say about plumbers playing back in the 80s is a real thing.
That's crazy.
It's a pretty true thing. So I get it. Old heads are going to say Jordan, but did y'all really watch the games, though?
Yeah.
Or y'all just watch highlights? Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so the trend going on is like the 80s and 90s was washed. It's trash. The 80s and 90s basketball was trash. And I had to show him. He didn't see it yet. I had to show him right now. And, bro, it's horrible.
It's atrocious.
It's horrible. Like, a crossover in the 80s was insane.
No, behind the back move was like...
Behind the back was... How did he do that?
I can't even process my mind of what I just saw.
And Jordan is obviously great. He's great. I'm not saying Jordan is trash, but they're saying you haven't seen like Jaylen Brown is just Michael Jordan. Is Michael Jordan
with the no left or just
really? Because there's videos of Isaiah Thomas, another dude. Well, they're saying our plan every time we play Michael Jordan is force him left. Just force him left. He didn't have a left, which he did have a left. Like it would just be when he would go left, it would just be a pull-up jumper or a
very
dunk.
Limited.
Like because he was so fast, it would just be a dunk.
So it would be very limited going to the left.
Yeah, but I guess that's the NBA back then too. But
I think we could have guessed that there was no defense because Larry got like 40 points with just his left hand.
Yeah,
I think that was kind of a sign.
You want to know what's crazy? Okay, you look at Larry Bird as what?
A legend, a great player.
Okay, and like, do you see him as like a good 3-point shooter or great three? How do you see him?
Yeah, I think good 3-point shooter. I mean,
like amongst the best, obviously not like number one and number two.
Not a Curry, not a Ray Allen. I'd maybe bottom 5, maybe below.
Okay, so
top 5, but like
top
below
10 for sure.
Yeah,
top 10. Okay. All right. Ready to hear this, bro?
Yeah.
Draymond Green just passed him in 3-pointers made. Okay. And
I don't know how I feel about that. Have we been
he's
lying?
only shooting 5% better than Draymond Green. 5%. Draymond Green's a 32% 3-point shooter.
He's 37.
He's 37. So it's not like
I don't know what to believe anymore.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like
that shit just kind of fucked with me.
It's not that.
There's no way.
I swear to God, bro. He just passed. He has 653 pointers made.
Draymond Green with the backpack on jumper. Him?
Isn't that fucking crazy though? And like,
what?
You gotta think. You can make all the fucking excuses. I can't wait to hear the excuses. You can make all the excuses in the world, but bro, like, I there's be like reruns of like the Suns and the Bulls championship games on at like a bar or something when there's no sports on. And I watch them and I'm like, this is not this is boring as fuck. Like boring as fuck, bro. They say defense was so much better back in the day. Not true. Like just not true, bro. At all.
I just think
we're smarter these days. Our defense and offense is as efficient as it could be.
Yeah.
We're smarter schematically. We've seen everything that we could see from the past, and the game just evolved. But we're better. Every facet of the game has gotten better.
Right.
In every sport, as time goes on, they get better. Period. I think.
I mean, they start birthing these. Like these Wembies. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way they're like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, Magic, bro, would not do a fucking thing in this day and age, bro. He couldn't shoot for shit.
Mm-mm.
He was a 6'9" point guard. They would put his punk ass at power forward, and he still can't shoot. So his ass would be struggling.
Dennis Rodman.
He'd be like a Ben Simmons right now. He'd be like a Ben Simmons right now. That's Magic Johnson. So it's like,
that's basically a fair way to put it. And he's out for the season. Did you see that? He has to get some
surgery,
testing on his nerves. Or something.
Carl Towns is injured too. He's getting the surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
The West is kind of opening up now, huh?
I know you guys are what, 4, 5?
6. We're out of the play-in, barely out of the play-in. But did you see the Nuggets are skipping the White House meeting so they can focus on the Wolves?
Yeah.
They just don't want to meet Biden. They don't want to meet Sleepy Joe.
Well, and what the fuck? Who cares? You know,
right.
like, bro, it's over a year later. Like, it's about to be a year later.
I thought they did it like right then and there.
I thought they did it in the summer or some shit.
It is what it is. Yeah, bro. I just want to say LeBron can get anything he would want in the 80s or 90s. Were there more fouls? Maybe. Like,
was it more physical? Of course, but brother, like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro.
That just basically giving LeBron 30 free throws a game.
Yeah.
And then, he got all his points off of free throws. Well, yeah, they was fucking hacking them all damn game. What can you do?
Oh man, it's just funny, bro. Like, I want to look at more really quickly. I just want to show.
The videos are hilarious.
Yeah,
videos are hilarious.
You guys
I just want to see like if Kyrie was placed in the 90s or 80s, like they would think he's doing witchcraft,
bro. If LeBron was in the 90s, bro, it would easily be the. Everybody say we done with the 90s, bro.
Nostalgic or emotional thinkers. The people that grew up in that Jordan era had a sense of trend.
No, I'm trying to see. They really talking shit. Bro, they're like going in on Jordan, bro. See, look.
Exactly what they're doing when they release graphics like this about how Larry Bird in his whole career made only 649 3-pointers, while Draymond Green, someone who is known for being a brick chucker, has already shot 650 3-pointers. They know about the 80s and 90s basketball was trash debates, and I'm not gonna lie, it's getting stronger and stronger.
Bro, I'm telling you, like the notion is that like, damn, these I almost slipped up. These motherfuckers was trash, bro. All right, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this fucking I've been saying LeBron's the GOAT, but I'm saying I'm sick of these.
There's no debate.
There's like I'm sick of it, bro.
He touched 40.
40K.
Did you see the stats of someone that would have to play?
Yes, they'd have to play some ridiculous amount of seasons, years, as many games, like almost.
And then average each season about
30. It's like 30.
More than 25 points a game.
It's nuts, bro. It's nuts. There's nobody catching that. Nobody's ever going to do that.
I don't think so.
Nobody's ever going to do it. Because he's had 3 injuries and they've all been with the Lakers. Like, that's it. And he's still, averaging 26, 27.
Yeah, right, he's a fucking.
We're gonna be in that playoffs, bro. We'll be in.
I don't even know what to call him. Not an anomaly or a unicorn. That man's just different.
I know, bro. Yeah. It's sad, bro. You know Kobe's last playoff game. I think he was 31 years old, bro.
Damn. Young.
Because his team was trash. Yeah. So pretty much.
Was it after 06 or after 05?
Bro, what? We won the championship in 9. We went back to back in 9 and 10.
Oh yeah, I got my years mixed up. I was thinking of the Suns.
We went back.
The last time.
So pretty much we went back to back, right? We went back to back, and then after that was LeBron's run. Is Dirk, then LeBron, then the Spurs, and then
Golden State and Cavs.
That's what I'm saying. So like in between that and it's like that's tough to get in where you fit in, because then we got swept by the Mavs. I remember that. We got beat the fuck out by the Mavs. We lost to the Warriors. And then we had like the worst Laker team of all time. Like for real, like the worst with fucking Robert Sacre, Jordan Hill, fucking, all these trash for about 6-7 years, bro. No lie.
And he didn't leave, bro.
And then Dwight comes, and it gets a little fun. They veto that trade with Chris Paul, which is insane. I've never heard of that before. And And then a few years later, they do it with LeBron and
just dumb.
But yeah, that's sad, bro.
Chris
30,
Paul got hoed.
31. Yeah, Chris Paul could have potentially had a ring, bro, because that was elite Chris Paul. Elite Chris Paul.
Yeah.
He could have.
That was a bucket getter, Chris Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your homework on Chris Paul, man. He was a bucket.
On the Hornets, dog.
He was a bucket.
Filthy, bro. Coming out of Wake Forest, yeah. Coming out of Wake Forest. Yep. A bucket, bro.
Was it Wake Forest? I want to say it was Wake Forest. Yeah, but that dude was a bucket, bro. Even went to LA with the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah. Lob City, bitch. Lob City, bitch.
Fuck, man. That was a dirty.
That was a fun time in basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
And I know we're it's not like a sports app, but bro, what do you think of Doc Rivers? I've had a take on Doc Rivers for years. I've always thought he was overrated. But what do you think? Like,
I don't know, bro. I always thought Doc Rivers was good, but I think him always having a good team held like a mirage around him. And then when it came to like crunch time, wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
And now you kind of saw it within his tenure with Bucks. He was like, oh, I don't know. He's like not taking accountability. And you hear JJ Redick talk about stories with him. I'm just like, maybe he's just not a good coach, bro.
Well, you got to think. So he has his tenure in Boston.
Right. And he won.
He won one. He won one in Boston against the Lakers.
Right.
So he won in Boston.
Gave him some type of credibility.
But as I think that team was given to him, he didn't build that team up. He was a newer, younger coach at that time. So
all these teams been given to him.
So, exactly. So he starts in Boston. Then I don't know if you remember, he gets traded in a trade
to LA
to Clippers.
Yeah.
So there was a trade, and I didn't even know this at the time. I didn't know you could trade coaches.
Yeah, I didn't know.
And they traded for Doc Rivers, and during that time is when they have Blake Griffin's just coming off his. I think he was drafted with a torn ACL or something like that.
I don't know.
Remember him and his brother? You guys drafted his brother. You don't remember that, huh? His brother was supposed to be better than him, but the Suns drafted his brother, and his brother was not. You don't remember his brother?
Mm-mm.
He had a twin brother.
For real?
They could both jump out the gym. Bang! Nasty.
I've always just knew of Blake, bro.
That's crazy. The Suns drafted watch Blake Griffin's brother. I don't remember his name.
Is he just known as Blake Griffin's brother?
Brother.
That's nuts. He didn't last long in the league?
Taylor Griffin.
He didn't last long in the league, huh? Or was he just getting like best?
Yeah, Suns selected Taylor Griffin as 42nd round in the 2009 draft.
What the
hell? Oh, you guys drafted this fucking whack. Damn, bro. They are twins, dog.
Damn.
He's just bald.
Yeah, that's the
dog. Look, he's just bald, bro.
It's like his hair went to his beard and that went to his top.
Yeah, bro. He was supposed to be decent. But
they had DeAndre Jordan, Jamal Crawford.
Bro, they had everybody. Like Eric Bledsoe when Eric Bledsoe was like,
and they had a good 6-man in Crawford too.
Yeah, so they just had
that team was stacked.
They had a nasty little squad, bro.
That was a good team
with Jordan, Griffin, JJ Redick.
Yup, spot up shooter.
Fucking like Mo Spates was on that team.
He was kind of a bucket, bro.
No, he was a nasty bucket. He was a nasty. Do your homework on Mo Spates, bro.
He was a
Mo
bucket,
Spates was
bro.
with Golden State when he won that ring, bro. Bro, he was crucial to them winning that. I think
jumper, I don't know why that midi jumper was just so silk. It was like all net all the time, bro. I'm just like, damn.
And you know who else got phased out of basketball, bro? Al Jefferson. Al Jefferson was nasty, brother.
Why is that name stuff?
So Al Jefferson, bro. Al Jefferson. He was with the Grizzlies. And
that's what
he went to. He was on the Bobcats.
Yeah.
He was a mid-range center bucket. Well, he just got phased out because he was like elite with the Jazz, because he was with the Jazz and Darren Williams.
Mm-hmm.
It was Darren, bro, because that team was tough to play.
Did he play in Atlanta?
I think he might have towards the end of his career.
Yeah, okay, that's what I remember.
But like players like that kind of got phased out because once it became the 12, 13, 14 seasons, it's like, bro, you got to be quick on your feet.
Yeah.
You got to be quick on your feet. And you got to be athletic. And these bigs weren't athletic.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. You know who's also a bucket, bro, before we move on? crazy the fact that his career turned out the way it was after having one of the nastiest injuries ever?
Sean Livingston?
Yeah.
Bro, Sean Livingston, nasty.
Automatic.
The nastiest injury. I can't watch it of all time, though. Nastiest injury. His leg was supposed to get amputated, bro.
Yeah. Him and Paul George had one of the nastiest injuries I've ever seen. And Sean Livingston was a fucking bucket. Automatic, bro. One of the silkiest mid-rangers ever. The post.
His game was smooth. His game's even still after that, bro. In Golden State, dog. Yeah. He's another reason why they fucking won.
Hell yeah. He had a good he played in Philly, right? When you know the cornrows?
I thought it was the Clippers, bro.
Was it Clippers? Maybe I'm tripping out.
When he had the injury, I think it was the Clippers.
Yeah, you're right. It was Clippers. I just saw white and blue and I was thinking. Yeah. But that dude was a bucket.
Bucket.
Hell yeah.
Same thing with like who had a bad injury that was Grant Hill. Grant Hill was supposed to be the next him. Grant Hill was supposed to be like the next. He had his own shoe.
Brandon Roy too.
Brandon Roy was supposed to be next. Like those dudes were supposed to be next. Just injuries, bro.
Wasn't there? There was an indie player too, a Pacers. I want to say that his career got cut short.
Hey, you know who else is a bucket that nobody talks about? That has 20,000 points. Not too many people have 20,000 points. Al Harrington.
Huh.
Baldy. 20,000 points. Nasty bucket, bro. You know who Al Harrington is, right? Bro, if I show you Al Harrington, bro, you know exactly.
You gotta show me a picture of it now.
Al Harrington.
He got 20,000
with the with the Nuggets.
Oh, okay.
Baldy, bucket, bro. Bucket. He was on the Pacers, the Hawks, the Warriors, the Knicks, the Nuggets. Bro, he had a few teams.
There's a lot of good players, bro, that just don't get talked about a lot.
He was on the Lakers too, brother.
Monte Ellis was a bucket.
Monte Ellis. Yeah, bro. 20,000 though. You got 20,000 in the league, bro. Not too many people got 20,000.
People got 20,000. Does he got a ring at all?
No. He was just one of those players that could just, bro. He was on the trash teams at all time, bro.
Just
trash teams, buckets. And it was averaging 20 points a game every season.
One of those players that deserved the chance. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
But anyways,
that's a lot.
Anyways, next on my list here is breaking news from yesterday. Wow, that's fucking hot, bro. From yesterday is that Jake Paul announced he's fighting Mike Tyson. Immediate reactions, what do you think?
That was my reaction.
Y'all, for y'all that ain't watching, he's shaking his head.
Oh, yeah. I hope everything can see me. He's almost 60 years old, bro.
Yeah.
I just, what are you trying to get at? I thought when I saw him fighting the Cans, I was like, he's taking the traditional boxing route.
We just mentioned that.
Yeah, I was like, he's taking the traditional boxing route, fighting these Cans,
getting his record up,
and then fighting the bigger names.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's taking 3 steps backwards to fight a almost 60-year-old Mike Tyson. Yes, he's Mike Tyson. He is the name. Well, like, I don't understand. And his tweet said that he wants to be world champion. I was like, brother, you're not gonna be world champion by beating these dudes. Like, at this point, it's just sad.
Yeah, I mean, it would make more sense if he did this like a year ago before he was fighting these, because he's had like 3-4 fights that nobody knows about. That he just knocks these dudes out, stops them. These 40-year-olds, I think he's fought 3 40-year-olds in a row. Or
he'll fight people with good records, but they haven't fought.
Yeah,
in such period amount of time.
Yeah. So, if this was like a year ago after he fought Nate Diaz, like, I get that.
Or even earlier in this,
I get that, just because it's a entertainment thing. It's not a actual professional, but I don't even think it's a real fight. It's because Sheldon was talking about this yesterday on the podcast I was listening to with Patrick Bet-David. He was saying, because it broke on the show, he's like, breaking news, like immediately he's like, what the hell? Really? He's like, I'm interested in that because they're not saying it's a fight. It's not going to be sanctioned. It's not going to go on anybody's record, because he's like, Mike Tyson has always fought in heavyweight, and Jake Paul's always fought at like 184 or something like that. And you can't boxing, like, the commissions won't sanction you moving up 3 weight classes. You need to move up in between 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You can't cook for safety reasons or whatever.
That makes sense.
And it would be like 3 weight class jumps.
Yeah.
It's
like
for Jake
240.
Also, along with the news is that it's going to be on Netflix. The first live pay-per-view event on Netflix. What did you think about that?
I think it was just a way to bring in more views because how many people have Netflix. But it's not a pay-per-view, is it though? Because it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be their first pay-per-view event ever.
Oh, so you gotta buy it on Netflix. Yeah. Oh, I'm overthinking something different. I was like, oh, it's for free.
It's interesting.
It's new.
It's interesting.
Maybe it's a feel out. Maybe if it's successful, other companies will follow suit. Maybe we'll see UFC. I don't think we'll see UFC on Netflix because it's always on ESPN Plus.
Well, their deal's expiring this year, I think.
Oh, okay. So maybe other companies will jump suit. Obviously, Netflix is cheaper to have than ESPN Plus. ESPN Plus, you got to have that.
Well, you got to think that price is going up as soon as.
But it's not still compared to ESPN Plus. That shit's like almost $100 a year.
Well, Netflix is more than $100 a year.
Yeah. Well, is the ESPN Plus $100 a year?
It's like if you get it for the annual, but if you get it
monthly,
it's like $12 a month.
Oh, okay.
But it's when you get the bundle of Disney, Hulu, and ESPN, it's like 23.
So technically, it's all about the same. Never mind. So I'm tripping. Yeah. My math is wrong.
No, I get what you're saying though.
Like I'm not mad at it. I'm not like it's new. Like I said, it's new. I'm interested to see how it works. I don't know if how not the servers. I guess servers will be to see if there will be any lag or any shit like that. So I'm interested to see that. I doubt I'll watch the fight. Maybe I'll just see like news about how Netflix performed. And I'm sure during that fight they'll like promote like Netflix shows, Netflix movies. So I think it's a win-win on both sides. So if they were to do that, then I see if UFC were to do that, then it would just be like the same thing, promoting shows, promoting movies, and then maybe people can get like Netflix deals, like certain fighters, put out documentaries like Ilya if they're they can partner together. So
I think it's
something along the lines of that.
It's a smart move of Netflix, like just to like dip their toes into sports, because I've been hearing for the past like 6-7 months that Netflix is trying to get into sports. They're slowly.
Who's the first one? Hulu, right? Because Hulu has live sports, right?
Yeah. But now the Hulu's like cable almost, So there's like live TV on Hulu. So Hulu's almost like cable. I don't look at Netflix like cable, but now it's slowly becoming, because now there's ads on Netflix. You maybe haven't seen it yet, but there's ads on Netflix, and I think it's smart because why not? Why not? This is sports is one of the most valuable things in the world, bro.
It's worldwide.
In the world, and to get into boxing, which is global, to get into UFC, global, soccer, global. And like you said, it could, tap into. Now there's going to be, instead of HBO sport docs or ESPN sport docs, it could be Netflix sport docs, shit like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's a real untapped, I guess, realm.
Potential that they could reach. Yeah.
I'm really, really interested to see, not in this fight at all, but to see where it's going to go. Because you see Netflix as like a premium, not so much these days, but it's the premium streaming platform. These days, I'm leaning more towards HBO, Apple TV, shit like that. Netflix has kind of let me down just with the quality of their content that they put out lately.
It hasn't been up there yet.
Yeah, like now, like I was talking to you the other day, like Love is Blind, right? We've been watching Love is Blind. I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm like done with Netflix because
I've only been watching the Drive to Survive thing.
They're which is good, but nobody's really been talking about that. Nobody's. It's like,
because I still don't think like Formula One is that like.
But I'm like
global thing.
It was all over my podcast 2 years ago. Like every time the new season,
oh shit,
the new season of F1 would come out, Drive to Survive, it was all over. Like because it was new then.
Yeah.
Now it's more okay. They have one in Austin. They have one in Miami. They have one in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So it's
So it's more national within the states. But there hasn't, other than this Love Is Blind in my world, there hasn't been anything lately that I've seen. There's no docs on there that I've seen that have been like, oh, you need to watch this doc. Like it's been in the past. So the content, in my opinion, has been down.
Yeah, I haven't really seen much. I'm still waiting on Stranger Things season 5. I'm just like waiting on a bunch of shows at this point, like Severance. I'm waiting on The Boys. I'm waiting on.
Yeah, and that's Apple TV. That's Prime. That's
obviously that's not Netflix, but like still like Netflix. I don't know. Like usually, I think Netflix will do a good job of putting out like movie, like an Adam Sandler, Kevin Hart movie. But
yeah, but even that, it's like a week and then it's done. You know.
But even then, I just haven't really seen much, or they'll just put on movies I've already seen. I'm just like, do I really want to watch this shit again?
Yeah. So that all points to positive with the sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they do, because I could totally see UFC saying, all right, ESPN, nah, we're good. We're gonna go where, because Jake Paul did the numbers. He said it's in 250 million households. 250 million households. 500 million people are subscribed to Netflix. Like, bro, that's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. You get 1% of that, bro. 1% of that is fucking 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 million buys. Imagine if they just put it out for $30. 2 million times. Come on, brother. Like you could lower the price of your pay-per-views and still make more money than you typically make.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
There's
that's
a
something.
lot of money to be made.
There's a lot of money to be made.
Obviously,
there.
Netflix just can't shit the bed and has to perform and do good on their quality aspects.
I do think it's just interesting. Like you decide to do this with a Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I think that's a little weird. A little bit weird. It doesn't seem too professional to me. Yeah. Seems like, oh, this is a gimmick fight. Like this is gimmick shit. Because it's not a real fight. It's not going to be a real fight. Nobody's saying it's a real fight. It's not going to go.
Everybody knows who's going to win.
It's going to be like the bro. And something else Chell was saying is, who did Evander Holyfield fight recently?
Mike.
No. That was what's his name? Evander Holyfield fought a younger guy in the UFC. It was a boxing match. And Evander Holyfield got beat the fuck up.
Oh, he fought
old head
Anthony Pettis. Wasn't it?
No. That was what's his name? The lefty that fought Mike Tyson. What's his fucking name?
Sugar Ray?
No, he fought
Roy Jones.
MMA legend, bro, like heavyweight legend. Not Crow Cop. It was Verdum. Was it Verdum?
No idea.
Anyways,
I
bro.
want to know.
Anyways, bro, check this shit out. Whoever the fuck Holyfield fought, he beat the fuck out of him. Like Holyfield looked horrible. And this dude that he fought, forget who the fuck he fought. But he was trying to get into the boxing scene. It was so bad, bro. He beat up Holyfield so bad, he never got opportunity to box again because it looked so bad. And that's what Chael Sonnen was saying is if Jake Paul beats up Mike Tyson, bro, it's going to be hard for people to want to touch him because you made a legend look so bad. And that's not how we want to see our legends. We don't want to see Mike Tyson, who's 56, 58 years old, get knocked out, bro. Like, he's too old for that.
Develop more CT.
He's too old for that, bro.
Way too old.
So I don't understand. It's not a good look to me. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I had on that. It's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm not interested in it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Mike Tyson fight anymore. He just needs to make his millions, hundreds of millions of dollars that he's making in
chill out.
And the weed, the marijuana industry, shit like that, bro. And
call it a day.
Yeah. Be the mogul that you are, bro. This is a fucking icon that went up hundreds of millions of dollars, went back down to zero, and is now back up hundreds of millions of dollars. We don't see that. Those are special people. We need to take care of them, bro. Like, that shit don't happen every day. And I'm not interested in this, bro. He's fucking about to be 60 years old, bro.
Then if he beats him, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that." Just like,
come on, bro. Come on. It's kind of weird to me, bro.
Shut your ass up.
But yeah, that's all I had on that, bro. You got anything else on that?
No, sir. That's all I got for this little sports segment. It wasn't a sports ep, but
yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's interesting stuff.
Yeah.
About to go after this. Definitely watch the Bulls play from the 90s and really take in the greatness.
Yeah. What else you got? What other topics you got?
Well, brother Love, I got some things that I want to talk about.
Let's
go. For those who probably already know,
yes,
P. Diddy fondoodled Meek Mill.
Yes.
He was in there.
He was grabbing him by the butthole.
Yeah. And P. Diddy's been grabbing a lot of people by the hole.
Yes.
I've seen videos of him kissing various people, Birdman to be one.
Mm-hmm.
And this little thing, just, I don't know, bro, this, in the past 4 months, would you say? It's been...
So it's been November... December, January, February, March.
4 to 5 topics. 4 months. 4 to 5 headlines surrounding P. Diddy.
Once a month almost.
Yeah, so it's not a good look.
No, it's not.
It's not a good look. And I think obviously Meek Mill's not the one was like, oh, like a Me Too movement.
Uh-huh.
They just kind of, while the other case was happening on P. Diddy, they just found files pertaining information of Meek Mill. So now Meek Mill is all over this whole headline with P. Diddy. Now there's just a bunch of rumors talking about how P. Diddy likes dudes and Meek Mill's all about the dudes. And
yeah, so to give clarity on it, pretty much this dude, remember we talked about a couple weeks ago, this dude filed a lawsuit against Diddy. And in the lawsuit, there was a part that was redacted. And it said Diddy was telling him, trying to coerce him to have sex with another guy. And he was telling him, well, I had sex with blank. It was redacted. And at the bottom, it said, it gave clarity to who that, redacted person was. And it said, a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. There's only one Philadelphia rapper. That dated Nicki Minaj.
I think there's only one Philly rapper that I technically know of.
Well, Lil Uzi, he's from Philly.
Oh, he's from Philly.
But he didn't date Nicki.
There's only one.
And obviously that's Meek Mill.
That's Cheek Mill.
That's Cheek Mill. That's Freak Millie. That's Freak Off Mill. And it's been a crazy week because Meek Mill did not say no.
Yeah.
Because there was another person in there that were speculating that it was Usher. In that same lawsuit, and Usher's just not saying anything. But Meek Mill has went on a tweetathon or X-a-thon, whatever the fuck you call tweets these days. I'm not on it. And let me just read you one tweet that he said.
He was just throwing out some wild shit.
This is what he said. Stop asking me if I'm straight. I'm just gonna play it raw. How the world is. I'm blessed. I'm okay. But I ain't hear nothing but good looking. Wait. So
he likes penis.
Brother, like,
it's okay.
And it's also funny because he, in his tweet off that he was saying, I run red lights, bro. Like, I do this.
That shit was so corny.
Like, bro, like, just trying to say why he's straight. And that's some like closeted gay ass shit to do.
That's the most.
All you say is, bro, I ain't fucking gay, bro. Shut this shit down. Like, I'm not giving this any acknowledgement.
Boom, move on.
That's it.
Bro, I'm tough.
Y'all know who
red lights.
I run red lights. I fuck bitches. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing stop a period but a sentence, brother. Some dumbass shit like that. He is quite possibly the dumbest fucking rapper of all time, brother. Like the dumbest fucking rapper of all time. He's got like, he's sped energy, brother. Like
he breathes sped.
He like, no bullshit, bro. The dumbest motherfucker. This dude asked a question. I
forgot about that tweet, the running red lights tweet. That was
this dude.
Yeah.
A tweet a couple months back said, I just want to know, how do people in Africa listen to my music? This dumbass thinks that Africans still be talking. Motherfucker, they got headphones, they got Apple Music, they got Spotify, they got phones, brother.
They got
like,
cities out there, bro.
They got like multi-billion-dollar cities over there.
Bro thinks like the fucking like the desert and like the wilderness, like the plains. Oh, that's how do they listen to my music? They got to get through the lions and the tigers.
Bro, like there's this picture.
They ride elephants. Bro, they got cities
they got
out there,
spears
bro.
and shit. Let me show you this picture, bro. And it's just like everybody's like, this picture makes more and more sense. Meek Mill, meme.
Dude, this dude is
picture. All right.
idiotic.
Brother, is this picture? Is this picture? Meek Mill's talking.
Oh,
that's Yo Gotti. So it's Meek Mill talking. It's Yo Gotti looking at him like, what the fuck are you saying? This dude's scratching his fucking eyeballs like this motherfucker. 21 Savage is like, I know. And the Young Thug, poor Young Thug, is just looking down at the ground, shaking his head. I don't know what the fuck Meek Mill is saying here, but it's gotta be the dumbest shit ever.
That was probably that question he asked them. He's like, how do they listen to my music?
Like, brother, do you remember this picture he posted, dog? Like, you don't remember this picture, bro? His ass said, that's fruity energy right there. The times Meek Mill isn't a real person. Do you remember the fries on the lap? Do you remember the fries on the lap, yo? Do you remember the fries on the lap? Okay, we got some sus energy, brother. We got some crazy shit. His dives, he dives like a sped.
Have you seen him run? What did you see? You remember they're in the tunnel?
Yes,
he
bro.
Jumps on the little trampoline thing. He does like a little
bro, he's got this meme out there. He's got the meme running the corner, though. Oh my god, bro! Like we should have
seen this. We should have seen this one coming.
We should have, bro.
And did you hear what he said about you know how he's been locked up and stuff like that?
Yeah, he was locked up for 63 days, bro.
Yeah, long time.
A long time.
He said losing a cellie. Losing a cellmate is like losing a chick.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
bro.
It's kind of an odd way to put it.
That's what I'm saying, brother. Like, and then he's talking.
I wouldn't
like,
compare it to a chick. I mean, maybe losing a best friend or losing like one of the bros, but to a chick, that's kind of a crazy comparison.
He was saying, I want to get dual citizenship in Ghana because I want to get back in touch with my roots. And this right now, it's interesting right now. So then there's this beef with academics. Okay. So for those, I mean, in the hip hop space, know who DJ Academics is. He's one of the biggest media heads in hip hop, period.
The whole music industry. Right
yeah.
now.
So he's a very powerful dude. And for the most part, it's just him. I watch him all the time. I got a lot of love and respect for him because he's one of those dudes that definitely goes against the grain and just like
goes out of the ordinary.
Says what you really want to say, but you don't because you're scared to get canceled. But the difference is when you're your own boss, there's nobody to cancel you. You know what I'm saying? He's been through the ringer of a lot of shit. And he came up in the game along as social media blew up. He was right along with it, rode the wave, perfect timing, a lot of luck involved. But like that's how life is. He rode the wave of the internet.
For sure.
Right. And now he's one of the biggest media heads in music, period.
Yeah. I think he's bigger than Vlad now, is he?
Oh yeah, he's big. He's the biggest. Nobody wants to say it because he's controversial. He's the biggest, bro. He's the biggest.
They all asked her. Who's that guy?
And previously, Meek Mill and him didn't get along, and 21 Savage got them together. They squashed the beef. Everything was cool. But when this news came out, academics had to report on it. He's like, bro, I have to. Like, Meek Mill ain't gay. He was just saying, like, ain't no way Meek Mill gay. He was like, but saying he was being suspicious. Meek Mill didn't take too fond of that, and he ended up tweeting like, "I'm gonna piss on your steps. I'm gonna go shoot a video. Somebody send me his address. Academics' address is public." Saying wild shit, bro. So Academics wants to set up a boxing match with him. Officially, Celebrity Boxing offered them both $1 million. Academics said, "I'll sign it." It's been silent on this end. But what's interesting that I want to talk to you about is if you know Meek Mill and what he does when like his back is against the wall, he likes to say that like the white man is putting him down. And right now in this, beef with him and academics, he says academics is powered by the white man. And it's interesting because you brought up Meek Mill being in jail. Meek Mill was in jail because he was on not house arrest, but he was on probation or some shit. And he popped a wheelie and he wasn't supposed to be popping wheelies. So he got sent back to jail, which is ridiculous. But the whole time him being in jail, he was crying, asking the white man for help, if you don't remember, which was the white man at the time, Michael Rubin, Robert Kraft, and them. So when he gets out of jail, rightfully so, it was ridiculous being in jail, but when he gets out of jail, now all you see him with is the white man.
Michael Rubin especially. He be kissing that boy.
He
be at the Boston games with Robert Kraft and shit.
And it's just funny, bro. It's just funny. I came out of the situation. I never really liked Meek Mill. I'm not times like this. I'm not. That's back.
Not. No, I've never been like a Meek Mill head either. Like Dreams and Nightmares is cool,
but that's it.
But yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Obviously a Philly legend, but when it comes like his time is over as far as music goes, and especially now. He Academics was releasing his numbers and did the math on stream, and he said pretty much he's on pace because he just dropped I think it's like an EP. I think it was like 4 songs. It's on pace to sell 3,000 records. First week. But he said with his, he's not gonna he assumed it's gonna do about 10,000, which is still horrible. And Meek Mill blames the white people. He claims to be blackballed. He claims to be this and that. But the truth is, Meek Mill is just off. He fell off, bro. And that's fine. Bro, when you're in the game 10 plus years, you're not going to be as high. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Rick Ross ain't saying, like, the white man's hold me down. Bro, Rick Ross been in the game 15 years. When he drops, he drops. He
had his high.
Exactly. Lil Wayne ain't complaining. Sorry. Meek Mill ain't complaining that he's...
Eminem,
like, bro, you're just not gonna sell what you. Drake is just Drake. You can't. Kanye is just Kanye. Yeah. Like they're gonna sell 100 regardless.
But even like Kendrick's, J. Cole, they don't drop so much. They really gotta if they're gonna drop, they gotta make sure this shit is and numbers.
And those dudes are the only dudes that could do what they've been doing for as long as they've been doing it. And when you have the second, third tier rappers like this,
the Meek Mills, the Lil Babies, it just gonna get played out for so long.
And
that's fine, bro. You made your millions and shit like that. It's not our fault you didn't like.
It's not. I just hate when rappers like give this and especially a guy like this who did get like the cosign of Drake after the beef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And is in these powerful circles with Jay-Z and fucking the Michael Rubins and Robert Krafts, like
the white party.
You're in that elite circle, and then talking about how people are holding you down. It's just interesting to me, bro. I don't like that shit. It really, really, really does bother me. So
you feel like you just like owed something like the whole time.
So with these allegations of Meek Mill, can Meek Mill come back and still have like a legitimate rap career?
Rap career, no. Like how we were just saying, bro. Like I don't know when Meek Mill has dropped, and I'm like, about to go listen to that new Meek. I listen to that Meek. This shit is cheap. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think necessarily this will like affect his rap career. If anything, this has made him more publicized.
Yeah.
So if anything, it should necessarily help his numbers since he's getting talked about more. Because before this, I wasn't talking about Meek. You know. So in a sense, I think it's brought more eyes to him during these allegations.
Yeah.
But as far as like his rap career getting better or worse, I think it's just gonna be neutral and still gonna be the same. I think it's gonna be played out. So I don't necessarily think.
Yeah, I me personally, bro.
Maybe it'll help him to not be so closeted.
If I'm Meek Mill, if I'm Lil Baby, bro, I just focus on my business, bro.
Yeah.
Like you already have your own brand. Meek Mill just fucked his, but like you have your own following, you have your own brand, if I'm a rapper that's like, you know, I'm not gonna be able to sell like these dudes. I put out what I love doing occasionally, and I focus on my business, bro. Like Rick Ross got fucking 50, just bought a $50 million, you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't he building the underground the fucking right? Isn't Rick Ross building something like some shit underground?
I don't know about underground.
Like a safe space, like how in the White House has it, the underground fucking.
I'm just saying, somehow, some way, this dude got endless money. Rick Ross. He just bought it on Star Island.
Wasn't his ass the one that where the fucking construction house walking around with the hammer walking around his house? Holy motherfucker, you ain't doing no work.
Yeah, bro, and that's the property on Star Island. Like these dudes, it's rare. It's rare to be, you know, in that air, and you just gotta capitalize. You just gotta capitalize on what you got. And that's just what I would do. If you're not at the top of your game, bro, hey, that's fine. But you still got a name for yourself. Yeah. Everybody knows Meek Mill in hip hop. You still got, you know, some type of clout. Like, you still, I'm sure you got millions, bro. You know what to do, bro. You got fucking Michael Rubin, who's a damn near billionaire, bro. Fanatics, like, dog, you got that as your best friend. Like, do something with that, bro.
Basically,
but
even though you're holding his pocket,
I just
really got brother love to help you out. Yeah?
I really quick wanted to touch up on the 50 Cent concert because I just went this past Sunday. Speaking of like,
did he do the thing where they took off your shirts?
Yeah. It was cool. It was cool, bro. It was cool. Honestly, Jeremiah was there too, and so trash, bro. So trash. He was so trash. It was disappointing, bro. He wasn't even singing. It was disappointing. But 50, bro, he's in his 50s, and bro, amazing performance, dope ass show. Visuals were dope.
One of your favorite concerts?
Well, I haven't been to many. I can't say I've been to many, but a performer. You typically, I say rap sucks live because there's no energy there. But somebody who definitely capitalized on the 2000s run of music, like tours, like Lil Jon, Nelly, like Ja Rule, all went on a fat ass tour, sold out stadiums, which is dope. Like, take advantage of that. And this was one of the few dudes that did it kind of by himself. He had Busta Rhymes with him. He obviously had Jeremiah, but like kind of low key guys.
Yeah.
And just a fucking great performance, bro. You forget how many hits this dude has in each, you know, decade, bro. And then to do it, because obviously he fell off in music. He's somebody who fell off in music too. Mm-hmm. He fell off in music, and what does he do? He creates vitamin water. He creates power. He creates a whole genre of fucking like film, like in film. Like he has this gangster.
Does
like,
movies.
That's what I'm saying. He has this like gangster like genre right now in Hollywood that's got the culture on lock. I don't know if you've seen Power, bro, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. He has a new show, BMF. We got about 3 seasons. It's about the Black Mafia family, bro. So fucking good. True story with Big Meech. His son, Big Meech, his son, do your homework on Big Meech. His son plays Big Meech. It's just super, super good. He did another show on like Fox. It was about this guy being in jail. True story. I just want to give like 100% like flowers to 50 Cent, just what he's done, because that shit, I didn't think my expectations were high, but just went above and beyond with that shit. It was dope as fuck, bro. Super dope.
Hell yeah.
And he'll probably never perform again, bro. Like for real. Like,
but that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like he just went a world tour, did a world tour. He just came back from overseas, and this was one of his first shows back from overseas. Because this was he was supposed to do it in May of last year.
Yeah, but it was too hot.
Rescheduled. And he mentioned that. He's like, bro, somebody fucking have a heat stroke in here. They're gonna say 50 Cent. Why fuck 50 Cent have a concert in May in the middle of summer in Arizona when it's 110 degrees outside? When Live Nation was the one that scheduled me for this date. It's like, nah, I wasn't trying to deal with that shit. So But it was great, bro. I just wanted to fucking touch up on that. That's all I wanted to say. It was
fire.
fucking dope.
We need to
bro.
get to a concert, man.
Yeah.
Russ about to announce his.
He dropped a song today too.
I haven't seen it, but he's supposed to drop his ticket or announcement in a couple of days. I want to say probably next week. I'll get some tickets out here. That'll be dope.
That'd be cool.
Finally go to a concert since the Drake one. But I'm gonna take a piss, bro. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a little potty break and then I'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, y'all. So Russ hooked me up with some backstage passes and I'll bring the vinyl. But what else I got, bro? So you know who Bradley Cooper is, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. He made a comment and I wanted to get your opinion on it since you're a father. He's talking about his kid. He said, and I quote, "The first 8 months, I don't even know if I really love the kid. And then all of a sudden, it's no question. Early in the interview, Cooper said his daughter made him a better person. And then he said, honestly, I'm not sure if I'd be alive if I wasn't a dad. But he basically was trying to say the first 8 months that he's you're just trying to keep this thing. He said you're just trying to keep this thing alive. Like you're just changing him, taking care of him. So he said it took him about 8 months to really to love his kid. I don't know if.
No, I just talked about something I never talked about a couple weeks ago,
right?
With just finally, I feel like now, my son's always loved me. I know that because when he sees me, he runs to me, he's gives me a hug. I know that there's been love there for a long time. But yeah, the first damn near year, your baby's not doing much, you know? You are just trying to make sure he's safe or she's safe, the baby's safe, and healthy. But just within these past 6 months, bro, I've been having the best time with him because he's now understanding not only understanding what I'm saying, but he's giving me emotion back other than crying and, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping. I told my girl the same thing. That first 6 months is boring almost, you know? It's cute because you just have a baby that's just doing nothing, but I'm a little different though. Immediately I had attachment to my son. But I understand why people, especially a famous wealthy person, what that maybe didn't understand, didn't have a kid until later in life. I could definitely understand
where they're coming from.
Yeah, if it's what do I don't. You know,
so it's not a not a normal thing to experience.
No,
right?
no, definitely.
You think more on the dad part, or on the mom as well?
Honestly, more on the mom. I would just say more on the mom because postpartum depression is a real fucking thing, bro. A real thing to where there's some moms there's stories where some moms accidentally kill their baby or kill themselves because it's they don't even understand what it is to be a parent. And now that they are, it's what do I do? Especially for the women that don't have support from not only the dad, their parents. So there's super sad stories like that. And now you got this thing that was inside of you for 8 months. Some people have a great relationship straight out the womb, but there's other women that are this is now a burden almost.
Yeah.
And there's also other women that have that instant connection, mother instinct kicks in. But I would say more so on the mom's part because on the dad's perspective, on my perspective, it's okay. Now you gotta be ultimately what you're born to be as a man, which is a caretaker, a provider, shit like that. I feel like your instincts kick in that way. So I understand what he's saying is, as in, I'm just trying to take care of you. I don't know how to love you yet. I don't know how to, but I do love you, and I get that. It's interesting though. It's a fucking weird feeling, bro.
Yeah,
it's a weird feeling until
you don't know
until you get that actual response from them. Finally, you get a fucking a laugh.
You get a dad.
Yeah, you get that feeling, but honestly, up until 6 months ago, I just started having fun with my son, and it's the best, bro.
Yeah, because when I read that quote, I wasn't some of the comments are like, "Oh, what a piece of shit." I was kind of like, but I was kind of like, "Damn, that's interesting." I was like, I wonder if like that's an actual thing.
It 100% probably is a thing, bro.
So I was just interested in just wanted to get your take on it. I gotta ask my brother on it as well because he's a dad. But just wanted to ask you because you're the only one of the few dads that I know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got another music question for you. I got 2 music topics next.
Yes.
I was going to ask if you can guess a handful of the top 10 most streamed songs in Spotify history.
Okay.
I'm sure you can get a couple. You got to really think.
Okay. How many are hip hop?
I'd say about half.
Okay.
More than half.
Is God's Plan one of them?
No.
Are they newer songs or are they old songs?
They're pretty old.
Okay, so then like probably Lose Yourself is probably one of them. Or is there any Eminem song on there?
No.
Okay.
There's 2 songs by the same artist. So there's 2 artists that have 2 songs on here.
Okay, is Drake any of the artists?
Yes.
Okay, is Passion Fruit one of them?
No. It's from his Views album.
One Dance?
Yeah.
It's One Dance?
With
okay.
3 billion. He is number 7 with 3 billion.
Is Hotline Bling another one?
No.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
3,021,866,745. So the most streamed is 4 billion.
What is the genre the most streamed?
It's basically a hip hop song, a pop song. There's no genre, it's just songs. But One Dance, I think that's like Afrobeat or something.
It's hip hop?
Yeah, basically all these are hip hop.
Is it old?
They're within this 2000s, 2010s up until now.
Most streamed song.
A couple of them were during high school.
It's not Drake. It's not Drake.
Drake is only one.
Huh?
He's only that was the only song he has on here.
Oh, so it's not Drake.
No.
Fuck, who's it? Is it like fucking Post Malone or something?
Yeah, he has 2. He's number 10 and
is Rockstar one of them?
Yeah, he's number 10 with Rockstar.
And then
and he has a number one on number 4, which is from a movie.
What is it? Oh, is it the Spider-Man song?
Yeah, Sunflower. That's 3,186,000,000, and then number 10 is Rockstar with 2,888,000,000.
Let me think.
So you got 3 down.
So Post Malone is the Weeknd one of them?
Weeknd is 2.
Okay, I don't know the songs. I don't know the names.
5 is Starboy.
Okay,
and number 1 is Blinding Lights with 4,097,000,000.
That's the number 1. Jeez.
Yeah. And number 5 is Starboy.
Jeez, bro. Fuck. I'm a motherfucking Starboy. All right, give me the rest, bro. I don't fucking
number
know.
9 is Kid Laroi with Stay.
What?
Yeah. Tones and I, Dance Monkey is number 8.
What the fuck?
Never heard of it. Number 6 is Harry Styles, As It Was.
I wouldn't fucking
know. 3 is Louis Capaldi, Someone You Love. Never heard of it. And number 2 is Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, with 3,800,000,000.
Jeez, bro. Yeah, I mean, I guess the ones that I
wouldn't have guessed those. Honestly,
Kid
I would have
Laroi?
guessed if you would have had me to guess those. I remember Kid Laroi did have that little phase where he was like popping off, but I think a lot of people were saying Kid Laroi's streams were fake.
I
remember there being
because
a
they
lot of
wanted to
claims.
push him to be the next like
Juice WRLD almost.
Well, no, not only that, but it was like another Post Malone type thing because he came in rapping kind of, and he's a singer and he's a songwriter,
Yeah.
so like they kind of wanted him to be the next Post Malone, but obviously that didn't work out.
He kind of fell off, but he had a good sound to him. I know he's a Aussie or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, and did you hear about Juice WRLD's girlfriend selling his clothes on OnlyFans?
What?
What do you what do you think? There was a messages that leaked about on her OnlyFans account saying he's like how much is this Supreme jacket? He's like, oh, it's $3. She'll sell his clothes to basically his fans.
That's just sad, bro. It's really, really sad to see like how low people can get in life.
Yeah.
Because we talked months back about just her selling the sex tape between them to which is just disgusting. Obviously, she's hurting for money and she's doing what she's got to do.
But just like to live off of someone that's already passed away.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that shit should be given back to his family, right? But that's just dirty work, bro. That's dirty work. And honestly, it's not surprising because that's these treaches that these dudes like. You know what I'm saying? Like if Lil Baby passes away, bro, how many baby mamas this dude? You don't think they're doing some dumbass shit like that? You know, that's just the life they choose, and God forbid nothing happens to you, bro. I mean, you got to pick better women. Pick better women. Good, solid women won't do shit like that, bro.
It's crazy because he met her during like law school or something like that. You would think like, oh, law school, like they're.
Nah,
she just got it. They got into the druggies, and now I don't know. I just feel like
she's just another woo wop. You know,
this is a little scummy. No,
bro, that's disgusting, dog. Yeah, it really is sad because it's like. Bro, that's not
like now Juice WRLD's trending for like the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's just another.
I don't know. I was kind of disappointed when I saw that. I was like, well,
that's fucking sad, bro. It's really, really sad.
Yeah, but it's kind of shitty, huh?
Very, very, very.
All right, and my last thing before we get into the next topic of the big one that happened yesterday. Was it yesterday that happened? The one that you sent me.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. All right. So before I get into that, I just kind of want to talk about a childhood legend that passed away yesterday. The creator of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama, 68 years old, died of acute subdural hematoma.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to give my flowers to that to the legend.
I hear a lot of people were sad about that, but me
blessing me with a great show. Wow.
Hey, bro, we bring it back to slurs, brother.
That was mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was I gotta talk to my brother about it. And we gotta
fucking pour one out for him or what?
Might have to break it because of
that. Yeah, I hear you, bro. You might have to fucking. I hear you, bro.
I might forget to edit that, by the way.
Go ahead. Don't leave it in, bro. Leave it in, bro. Leave it in.
You're a wild man.
Yep.
But yeah, I just wanted to give my flowers to that, and just Kamehameha won't feel the same anymore.
What the fuck?
If you know, bro. All the shout out to all my DBZ fans out there, man. All the anime fans.
Bro, you're making me fucking fuck.
Was that the tip of your tongue or what?
Yes, bro. This boy got a fucking acronym for his freaking fan club.
That's what they call the show.
Fan club. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
That's all I wanted to say.
Fucking just coming out of me.
That's how I felt when I saw him pass away. I was like, no!
Oh,
fuck,
bro.
This can't happen.
Yeah.
Legend, man. Talk about death.
Yeah.
A certain somebody was charged with a murder case.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed into this individual because I thought this individual was doing good in the world. Yeah. And I'm sure he was. But for those who don't know, Sheldon Johnson, who appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast a month ago with Josh Dubin. Yeah. They're basically the face of the Innocence Project. And he served 25 years in prison. He's talking about.
Hold on, really quick. The Innocence Project is Josh Dubin is one of the faces of him. He is somebody. Josh Dubin is somebody who goes on to Joe Rogan's platform a couple times a year with somebody who they freed from prison because they were wrongfully accused.
Yeah.
And that's what the Innocence Project does: is they find people. They get thousands and thousands of people that that send in their cases to the Innocent Project, and the Innocent Project picks out as many as they can to try to get these people out. And the Sheldon Johnson, he just went on the other day, was somebody that was guilty but was sentenced to 30 years in prison for
50.
something. Huh?
He was sentenced to 50.
50 years.
But he served 25.
And it was something that was completely irrational, and he was served 25 years.
Yeah.
So that's the backstory of this. So go ahead. Sorry.
Now he's on this on the episode. Throughout the episode, he's talking about changing his life because he had a wife, he had his kids, he was in the gang world, drug dealing and all that. He had the first case, I think, was attempted murder when he was first sentenced, I believe.
Yeah.
And possession of drugs, I think, was the other one. Basically, talking about him basically just turning his whole life around.
Yeah.
Doing it for the better. He's helping out other people in the Innocence Project, turning their lives around them to prove them innocent. So I'm overthinking, listening to this episode. You had recommended it to me. I'm like, damn, this is a crazy story. It's sad. And I was like, damn, this dude is like really doing like good work out there and helping out people.
He's a really fucking intelligent dude. Like you could tell throughout the episode, like he's a fucking smart guy. And from what he was saying, he was doing so much good for other people.
Yeah. And yesterday in Chicago, right? Was it in Chicago? No, it was in the Bronx.
Yeah, it was in New York.
It was in his home, an apartment in the Bronx. I guess there was the call to 911 was saying that there was gunshots being heard in his apartment or whatever.
Yeah.
They go out there to look. They find legs and a torso in his freezer. So now he's convicted of murder. And he was
not
arrested.
Convicted. He's arrested for
murder.
He's gonna be in jail, but
yeah, it's just that's kind of a fucking
slap
to the face, a backhand slap to the face, because they were saying the victim is a 44-year-old man. I don't know the name of it right now.
I'm sure they don't know how to get the name because it's no head.
But they're saying he was basically like a rival of Sheldon's. I don't know if it was like a gang rival. I don't know if he was back in the scene. I don't know what had happened, but fuck, I mean, it just makes the whole Innocence Project like not look bad, but just kind of like fuck, like maybe there's no like once a criminal, always a criminal type shit. You know what I mean? It makes Josh Dubin look bad. He was, I'm pretty sure talking it up about him throughout the whole episode. I was like, yeah, man, it's not all me. It's all this guy. Like,
yeah.
And he's on Joe Rogan's, which is the biggest platform probably globally. So,
yes.
Fuck, I don't know what Joe Rogan's probably like. Fuck, like I'm over here like.
And it's not even their fault.
It's not their fault, yeah.
It's like you think because this guy genuinely was doing good. Like he was in jail for what he got accused, what he got convicted for was pretty much he cut somebody. He didn't stab, he cut them. And there was
yep, I forgot about that.
There was a gun that went off in a situation that wasn't his, and he got charged for that as well. So he was sentenced for 50 years, like you said. And clearly that's not worth 25 years cutting somebody. Clearly, anybody could say that. And he was guilty.
Wasn't it? He had like 2 stitches. The guy had to get 3 stitches.
He had like 3 stitches, pretty much.
Like basically 10 years a stitch.
And it's unfortunate, bro, because like you said, like you see on the podcast that he seems like he turned his life around.
Yeah.
He seemed like he turned his life around. And to go in and represent something that's way bigger than you, way bigger than everybody in that room, which is trying to get people out of jail who shouldn't be in fucking jail.
Yeah.
Which is the worst thing that can happen to somebody, bro. Your life being taken away from you.
We see that a lot. I mean,
that's
20, 30 years. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, and those stories aren't told enough. And that's what Josh Dubin is doing, is bringing these guys on the biggest platform in the world to allow them to tell their story and to inform people there's more stories out there like this. And this could be your brother. This could be you. This could be somebody else that you know. This could be your mom and dad. But this is how we can help.
Yeah. And
for a situation like this to fucking happen, bro, it puts a stain on that.
On their platform, their message. And obviously, like being Josh Dubin, you can't just be like, oh, my whole thing is a failure. You just like, fuck, like one, you know what I mean? Like you can't force their actions. You know what I'm saying?
Was like, he's had like 3 guys on there, and those dudes aren't fucking decapitating people, bro. They're not decapitating motherfuckers, dog. Like, bro, and that's oh man.
And you were asking me before we started, I was like, how can you bring yourself to like actually like cut somebody?
Cut somebody up, bro. Like that's some like psychopath shit. That's psychopath shit.
You know who's doing that? Fucking Dahmer.
You shouldn't be. That's scary too, because like how many people are out there like that? So they could put up a face to be this like great guy to somebody,
and he has still kids, bro. Like fuck,
and to just have served 25 years and to go back. And
that's life. That's basically life at that point.
I know.
Your shit's
you're
fucked.
done. You're done. There's no getting out of that. You're done. And you shouldn't have been. Obviously, you shouldn't have been out in the first place, bro. You shouldn't have been out. He is obviously a bad person. Clearly a bad person. There's no, it was a mistake. No. Cutting somebody up, you do not belong. You do not belong on this earth, bro.
Because I think they found. I think I was reading the report. It said that they had found the head separately or some shit like that, and they were saying that he had a gunshot wound to his head.
Jeez.
So you had to kill him, shoot him, cut him up, hide it, and then like, what's your thought process after that? Like, oh, I'm cool, I'm chilling. Like, I'm not trying to defend this dude at all. Lock him up. You fucked up. You did your thing. I'm sure. Like, obviously,
insane though, bro.
You can't just play like, oh, well, I did more good than bad. Like, nah, bro, you took someone's whole life away.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, dog. It's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. I wonder if like anybody like Josh Dubin's gonna come out and say anything.
I'm interested to see.
He's probably fucking going through it, bro. He's probably going through it.
He's probably looking at the reports and the articles like,
because everything that guy touched in the Innocence Project is fucking fucked.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
Know.
That's crazy.
Got to see how this story develops because it just happened yesterday. So there's still more. There's still got to hear the court case, the hearing, and all that, and just see what Josh Dubin says. I don't know if Joe Rogan will say anything, but
probably not.
But yeah, I know they're gonna be asking him questions like in his comments and shit like that since he's all over YouTube now.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, man, that was a crazy story, crazy headline. When you sent that to me, bro, I was looking at it, I was like, ain't no fucking way. Like, what? I was like, wow. Like, that's kind of did a whole 180, bro, and just went right back. Did a whole U-turn.
Yep.
I don't know.
Killing motherfuckers.
Fucking insane. Can't believe it.
Yeah.
But obviously, once the news develops more, we'll probably touch up on it, maybe, depending on how big the headline is. I want to just see the reasoning and like what happened, like storyline, like just what led to him to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll probably just bring it up to you and say, we'll bring it up. But
Yep.
It's kind of disappointing, man. So it's a scary world out there.
Yeah.
Can't know.
But in lighter news, do we got any questions? I
only got one question other than that after that, but you want to hit me with something?
I got two.
Okay.
All right. Let me bring it up. All right. If you could live anyone's life for a day, who would you live and why would you live it? Anyone's life for a day.
Just a day?
Just a day.
Can I pick the day?
I don't know what. Sure.
Pick the day? Yeah.
Sure. What the fuck?
There's
only one right answer.
Really?
Yeah.
Am I tripping? Am I thinking too much of this? I'm trying to think of events.
New Year's Eve. P. Diddy. New Year's Eve. P. Diddy. Fucking literally. Party. After the party, the freak offs.
Gee, that's a crazy word to say.
Meek Mill.
I'll be Meek.
Usher.
I'll be Usher.
I'll give you mine for the day. It would be UFC 300.
Bro, I was going to say
Rogan.
that. Oh, Joe. I was going to pick a fighter, bro.
Dog, what the fucking buy? Get fucked up.
But you got the skills, though. You're Dev.
What? I'm not. No, I am Joe Rogan, UFC 300. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I was thinking of being one of the fighters, bro.
Bro, you're crazy.
Imagine you win.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'm still.
But you don't get to feel that. You don't get to feel that the next the day.
But you get to experience like a once in a lifetime thing.
Exactly. You gotta
Joe
walk
Rogan.
out. You gotta fight. That. Come on.
Nah, I'm good. You could pick that though.
I was gonna pick that. I just don't know
who are you, Alex or what?
I was thinking of Alex. I was like, maybe if I could just Get him with the left one time, we'd probably be out, right? Unless I fuck up Alex His whole career and I get boo-boo. That whole shirt. But I don't know, bro. The whole walkout and everything. I don't know. Justin? Want to be Justin?
Damn, you're going to kill a legend like fucking Max?
Is Mackenzie Dern fighting?
I think she is. No, I don't think she is, actually. No,
I don't know, bro. Maybe Charles?
Okay.
Or maybe Max.
Or maybe even I want to be Kim K for the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe be some Ye? Be some Drake, take some videos?
That's a head. You being in that head, being in Kanye's head.
That'd be a whole different.
Maybe The Rock.
I was thinking about The Rock.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta think of people that are just cool.
Maybe like an NBA player on the game, maybe just to get some buckets and do that whole.
Or maybe Saucy Santana.
Who's that?
The dude with the BB on the beard.
Jeez. Maybe Jaden Smith.
Fuck
just
no.
To see.
Fuck no.
Maybe Will Smith and see how life really is at home.
All right, so final answer.
Give me Max Holloway, UFC 300, fight night. Let me do it. Walk out, everything.
You're crazy, bro. You're going to get destroyed.
I'm going to get that BMF belt, bro.
Okay.
I'm the baddest mofo on the planet.
You can get a fucking head kick knockout.
And then the next day, hit up Max, be like, I won that for you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There you go. Okay, what's your question?
So you got to think about this. But when I ask you, I'm not going to tell you the answer yet. But you got to think about this. Ready? You got to think about it when I say it. So, do dudes go into their primal self and sound like monkeys when something exciting happens?
Like when something exciting happens.
Like when you're just with the dudes and something dope happens. Do they just go into their primal self?
And we say, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Yeah. Like they go, oh, ah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a bunch of dudes, just primal self. Something happens like fire. You just go into your like, oh.
No, because I'm not a fucking idiot. But
you never thought about that?
No, I mean, no, I've never thought about that. But I guess, yeah, we probably do.
Yeah.
Because like when a knockout happens, I'm like, oh, shit. But
and like when something dope happens, you're just with the boys and you're just kind of like, oh.
Yeah. What's the answer?
I want to say yes.
I agree. I agree.
Maybe there is something that we just get into that primal instinct and just.
Yeah. I have to say, because it's like, I don't know what I'm thinking, but it's probably like.
It's just the reaction
it is probably out. Like, ooh, ah, ah.
Because I feel like women don't go into that primal and go like, oh, ah. They're kind of like.
No.
I'm like.
Yeah.
They do.
That's like.
Well, we're all like excited.
This isn't my last question, but I got a question for you. So you know how the idea, my girl asked me this, you know how the idea of women belong in the kitchen is a thing, right? That's a thing. But when you go into a restaurant, who do you think's cooking?
Oh, the men.
Men, right? Okay. I have a theory on why. Why is that a thing? Why do you think that's a thing? I have an idea. I think I'm right, but
quicker? No, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know the right.
I don't have an idea of it.
Well,
never really thought about
my
it.
theory is because that is interesting because like when you think of chefs, you don't think of women. You think of chefs as being like men, and my idea is that women started working so late in recent memory, in terms of like us being civilized people.
Yeah.
Women started working so late,
Like history wise.
and when they did start working, it was secretaries, teachers, shit like that. You know, like office type work, and we've been eating since the beginning of fucking time.
Yeah.
And we've like since restaurants and dining and shit has been around, it's probably the men that were in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But even still, they were still providing, and the women were still home taking care of the kids. So the women just left, leaving the kids at home within the past 50 years. They just left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's I thought that was interesting though, because like you don't think of chefs being women.
Yeah.
You think of them.
You may see like the women being
and we're just better
the hostess,
at
the
everything
waitress,
that you could possibly be better at.
Yeah.
What is something that you could say definitely besides being pregnant and giving birth, women are better than men at?
Flexibility?
Maybe. Gymnastics, probably. Gymnastics.
There's some swole motherfuckers in gymnastics.
No, but I'll give them gymnastics.
Cheer.
But that's not really, that's supposed to be a women's thing.
Sport, yeah.
It's supposed to be a women's thing.
It's not a sport anyways. Tennis.
Come on, bro. The greatest tennis player of all time is, come on, bro.
Serena?
No. Oh. Not even close,
Isn't it
bro.
that Raphael dude?
Yeah, bro.
Is that his name?
She played like the 50 top 50 guy or whatever. Like, and he whipped the fuck out of her, bro. No, not tennis. Not any sport, bro. Besides, if you want to say gymnastics, not any sport, bro. Like,
driving?
Not even close. It's I could be missing something, but for the most part, bro. And it's just because we've been doing shit for so long, bro.
Yeah.
We're so advanced, bro. Like I said, they just got out of the house probably within the last 50 to 60 years, bro.
That's true.
It just became acceptable for them. Bro, they just got the right to vote like 60 years ago, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're definitely behind the 8 ball with everything. Yeah. So I get it, bro. But my last question to you. Let me read it properly. Okay.
Gotta get it word for word, huh?
What do you think the first person that ever tried to milk a cow was trying to do?
Taste it?
Taste what?
The milk? Now I see. Okay. We got a little fetish going on here, huh?
No.
Something clicked in this guy's head. It was like, that looks like mine.
Bro, it's just...
But 6 of them.
I saw that. I was like, oh, fuck.
You think he did it wrong first?
That was a sicko.
You think
he was probably fucking sucking on it.
You think he did it right the first time? Like, instead of going like, you think he was like...
No, bro. There's no way that they were trying to fuck that thing or something, bro. They were trying to fuck that cow.
They were trying to do something. They figured out something on accident.
Exactly.
They figured something out on accident. That's what was going on here. Wow. They got some long udders. I'll tell you that. Them shits be dangling. Was it a female? You think?
I thought cows were females, bro.
No, you think the first person tried it was a male or a female?
It's got to be, bro. Like I said, they're in the house.
You got to be a male farmer, right?
They're in the house, bro.
But you don't think males were the ones that took care of the animals?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The women were in the house. The guys were trying to fuck that cow some way. So bro, have you heard of Mr. Hand?
So the fact that we figured out cows can milk is because women didn't put out.
Yeah.
They was married and they were just like, I'm tired. He's like, well, this fucking cow got it low key. So
how did they figure out that you had to breastfeed? Like, how did they figure out there's milk inside your tit?
Maybe like the baby was like, and she was like, put 2 and 2 together. She was like, what if I put my...
I don't know.
How did they figure out sex?
Well, that's pretty easy. But like, there's only a few holes in your body.
Yeah, but like, what makes them think like, I want to put this in there?
Well, it's a good question, but I feel like that's pretty easy. There's only three holes, you know? Yeah. I'm sure they put them in every single one of them.
Yeah. I think they just experimented.
But imagine how many diseases was going on back then.
Oh, a lot.
Like, disgusting, bro.
That's why I'm so blessed to live in this era, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's
if we lived during the Spanish flu.
We're lucky to even be around because, like...
If we lived during the Spanish flu, we're fucked. Yeah, the Black Plague, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, because we survived COVID, dog. I don't know. Maybe
saying,
I think I could do it. I think I could live back then.
Thanks, bro. With your respiratory system, bro. With your fucking lungs, bro. Facts.
COVID didn't get me.
No.
Well, it nicked me.
Definitely did.
No, it nicked me, but it didn't affect me. But I think I can. The chicken pox, I'll be all right.
Bro, you know when a baby's born, they give the baby the Hep C vaccine? You know how you get Hep C? Sexually.
So why did they give them that?
Exactly. Exactly. That's all you got to say. Why? Just in case.
What the fuck? Why can't they just give them like tetanus? Why that one out of all of them? Kind of weird to think about.
Very weird, bro. Very, very weird. And I didn't know this until the other day. Schultz was talking about how they came in because like almost immediately the next day they're like, okay, we got this here, and he's like, what is that for? And it's, oh, this is Hep C, and how do you get it? Through sex. Well, my baby ain't having sex for a very long time here, so why does she need that right now?
What the fuck? Is it gonna give it like all babies?
I'm for what I know, it's all kids.
That's fucking weird.
Bro, they fucking jab your baby, bro, like immediately. And then like the next month, bro, you gotta go get some more shots for your kid.
The worst time is when you gotta go take your kid to like get like 3 shots in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But they do it in the thigh, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The little thick thighs.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's crazy. That's all I had though, bro.
That's so weird.
It's all about money, bro. That's what it's about.
I guess that's fucking. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
No, that's very weird.
That's a disturbing thing to think about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, they're helping prevent, but like prevent, like,
yeah,
prevent what? From
nothing,
happening?
bro.
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
That's all I got.
Yeah, me
We're
too,
gonna end
bro.
on that weird note because that's fuck. A lot of things happens. Fuck. It was a good week.
Yeah,
Good week of news. Obviously, the news wasn't good, but
no, yeah.
gave us something to talk about. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend. Tomorrow, we're recording this early Friday morning. Tomorrow is the fight. Today is Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua.
Yep.
Hope you guys tune into that fight. Where is it at? I don't know. Is it on like pay-per-view and shit?
Yeah, you gotta buy it.
Yeah, I figured. But tomorrow's UC 299.
Yeah.
About to have a great time watching that.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna be putting out my predictions tomorrow. Hopefully we go 5 for 5 this time.
Yep.
I'm not confident, to be honest with you, going for 5 for 5, but
especially with BSD, fucking, you said he has staff.
yeah. There's a video of like he had like a little like cut right here, and then in the embedded vlogs, it's like bigger. You're just kind of like fuck. Like either Dustin just gonna wipe the floor off of him because he just can't perform with no conditioning, or the fight just gets canceled.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They're still developing. I don't know if it's gotten better, but I'm sure they got all the antibiotics and all that shit inside of them. But what you got? You got nothing else?
That's it, bro.
All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Drink responsibly. Bet responsibly.
Yeah.
Put in that 18-leg parlay, just like I am.
All right,
you might win. All right, y'all.
Take care.